If you want to find a cool way to take your old earrings and make them into something new, keep watching this video and I'll show you how. We're going to start with some old Crocs or clogs. You're going to need the materials that I have here on the screen: glue, some needle nose pliers, some Crocs or clogs. A rotary tool is optional. You'll definitely need some shoe charm buttons and, of course, some old jewelry. So let's get into it. You guys, if you're anything like me, I'm an avid thrifter, crafter, and I always have jewelry, things, knickknacks around the house. And so I figured, why not use these things? Because I'm not using them really. I'm not wearing them. Some of these earrings are just out of date for me, and I like old things. So I rummaged through my jewelry box and took some pieces that I was not wearing, and we're going to use them to make Croc charms out of it, y'all. I had some old like button covers. Y'all remember button covers? They're really popular in the 80s and the 90s. Again, I'm a thrifter and I love vintage. So I had some button covers. I said, oh, maybe we can use those. But anyway, I took all the pieces that I wanted to make charms out of and I gathered them up. Now, of course, earrings have different kind of backs. So for your standard back, I use the needle nose pliers to like remove it. Some earrings will be very easy where you can just take the back off and it's like, oh, okay, wonderful. That's why we need these pliers. Some of them aren't as easy. You're going to have to put a little bit of elbow grease to take it off, but you'll get it off. The pliers, they never fail. You'll get it off. So you're going to want to take some of the back off. If you're not able to get like the whole piece off, that's okay. That's okay. I'm just explaining that you will need to try to get that back piece off. You actually could keep it on. So if you have a few pieces that are really stubborn, but the back piece isn't so long, you can keep it on and you can just puncture the clog and push it into the clog as long as it's not touching your foot. I have some old clip-ons and honey, pull those off as well. There's just some cool jewelry. Next, we're going to work on gluing. So you're going to take one of the buttons and you're going to glue it to the back of the surface. Now, here's where we're going to need that rotary tool because some surfaces are very like slippery, silky. And yes, you could glue directly to the surface, but I choose to, on some surfaces, to kind of just shave it down a little bit and make the texture a little bit rough and then glue because I find that it adheres better. And again, that's just depending on your glue. I wouldn't use like hot glue, like a hot glue on this type of project. I wouldn't use, I feel like it won't last. So a strong glue would work perfectly for this. Now, this earring, honey, this bad boy had a lot of glue and it looks like they used not super glue, but they used a hot glue to like glue the back of that clip-on piece that was back here. And yeah, I had to use my rotary tool to kind of shave that down after fighting with that as well, because I want it to stick as best as possible. And so, yes, you're going to add your glue. Y'all, this is so simple, right? You have a nice, cute earring and you prep the back and then you stick the glue. The instructions on this glue says we need to cure it for 24 to 48 hours. So just follow the instructions with your glue. Of course, it adheres much quicker than that, and it may seem like it's very strong, but I follow the rules, y'all. So I also use some old gems that I had around for other projects, and I'm going to put some backs on these gems as well because they're pretty and they're cute and they're going to give me a little blingy bling, right? So I did the same thing with those, and I'll link everything below so you'll know how to find it. So I let this cure for 24 hours. This is the next day and everything is like glued and cured. And so now we get to add it to the clogs / Crocs. Now I'm just playing around. I want to make sure that these bad boys actually stick and they don't fall apart. I'm using pressure. The one thing about glue is let me just use the pressure now and make sure it don't fall apart versus me trying to be very gentle. And I don't want them falling off when I'm out and about wearing my shoes because I want things to actually look good and you can actually wear them, not make them look cute and then you have to like tippy toe around. I don't got time for that. I want these things to be sturdy and cute. And already, of course, this is not how I'm going to arrange them, but I just kind of want to see. Now, this is where you have fun. And honestly, right now, I'm just kind of pushing them in there and seeing what I like and playing around with the arrangements. Now you just have fun at this point. You arrange them how you want. If you have sets of earrings, it's even cooler because then you have both of your pair of shoes will look symmetrical. But if you're like me and you just kind of want it to be like freestyle and just a little bit of bling here, one earring here, just like if you had old pins. I think you could do this with old pins too. So I just love how they turned out. And the more earrings that I come across, I'll probably add to my other pair of clogs. But I just love how they turned out. And it's just such a fun, easy way to upcycle and create something new, y'all. I just took them outside for a spin, honey, and I love them. Thanks for watching. And as always, follow, like, subscribe, and share. And let me know, would you try this? God bless you all.